Alright, sup everybody, and I figured I might as well begin a new playthrough, let's play, of a game that is one of my favorites of all time. So we are looking at the Mass Effect, the very first one, and let's create our character.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Mass Effect is an sci-fi RPG shooter.
Establishing secure connection.
And
secure connection confirmed.
it's pretty fun, in my opinion. So we can go with the default Shepard, or we can just basically create our own Shepard. By selecting the existing ID, you can select your already created Shepard and play him, but we are gonna create an entirely new Shepard. And I am obviously gonna pick a male, because I am male, and whenever I play an RPG I will always pick male. So let's figure a name for this guy. What about Dick Shepard? Yeah, I don't like picking females in role-playing games because it's hard to relate on being a female if you're not a female yourself.
Data corruption.
Now some would argue that, well, if you're gonna look at an ass for 60 hours straight, you might as well look at a female ass. Well, if you play the game because you wanna look at asses, I would suggest that there are other places than Mass Effect or role-playing games if you wanna look at asses. Just saying. So now we have to choose a origin for this guy. So Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stationed as they were transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Okay, colonist. You were born and raised on Mindua, a small border colony on Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindua, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Okay, colonist actually sounds pretty good. Earthborn. You were an orphan, raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Earthborn is pretty good as well. I like the fact that Shepard is orphaned in both these colonist and Earthborn origins. I'm gonna pick Earthborn.
Confirm psychological profile.
Alright, so now we can determine the Shepard's military history. So a sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you are alone, left to tell the tale. Alright. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Alright. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Alright, I like the Ruthless, and I also like the Soul Survivor. I'm gonna go with Soul Survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
So now we can pick our class. The Engineer is a tech specialist. It uses tech attacks like shield disruptions and whatever, stunts and all that. And Adept is basically a mage. You will throw psychic attacks at your target, basically. And then there's Infiltrator, basically a rogue. You specialize in snipers and whatnot. Then there's Sentinel, a more tanky engineer, but you can also use psychic attacks. And then there's Vanguard, basically a full-on psychic tank. And then there's Soldier, basic soldier, but no, Soldier doesn't have any psychic abilities and no tech abilities. So you could say that Sentinel is an cross-class of Engineer and Adept, and while Vanguard is a cross-class of Soldier and Adept, and Infiltrator is a cross-class of Soldier and Engineer. But I'm gonna pick Soldier.
Confirm facial identification.
Because Soldier represents a warrior, and whenever I play a RPG I always pick a warrior. That's just me. So we can make a custom appearance, but I'm okay with the default Shepard, so I'm gonna go with him.
Construction complete.
So name Dick Shepard, origin Earthborn, reputation Soul Survival, class Soldier. So let's begin the game. Yes.
Identification confirmed.
Alright, so we could pick a difficulty. Let's pick hardcore, because I like challenge. I cannot pick insanity because I haven't completed the game on hardcore yet. So in order to unlock insanity I have to beat hardcore difficulty. So I might as well start off with the hardcore difficulty. Auto level of off, yes. Target assist, I don't even know what this means. I believe target assist only comes into play if you play with a controller. Squad power usage, yes. Subtitles, yes. Autosave, yes. Alright, so we're ready to go. Let's watch the intro.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Is green. Approach run has begun. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright, this is the dialogue wheel, and we can use this to respond to different events in the game. So I can agree with Joker, or I can respond this way. Yeah, let's go to cut the chatter away.
That's enough. You're soldiers. Act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
You made him mad.
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
So the reason why I picked those kinda... Wait, undo. I do wanna... I want intimidate. Yes. Because quite frankly, you see here there's a renegade and paragon points. Now depending on your origins, the origin will affect your renegade or paragon points depending on you with what you pick. If you're a colonist, you get both paragon and renegade bonus at the start of the game. If you pick Earthborn, you get the renegade bonus. If you pick Spacer, you get the paragon bonus. And if you get War Hero, you get the paragon bonus. With the Sole Survivor, you get both paragon and renegade bonus, and with the Ruthless origin, you'll get a renegade bonus. And so also some dialogue choices affect your renegade and paragon points. But quite frankly, these points don't really matter in the first Mass Effect game. The only thing that you will get from maximizing the renegade and paragon points is that you will get access to a couple of side quests, and that's about it. And I will be going renegade mode, so I'm gonna be pretty evil bastard in this playthrough. Well, not evil, a pretty much smart ass more during this playthrough with the Shepard, so that I can maximize my renegade, and then I'm also gonna be maximizing my paragon. And you will see soon how you can you will see in this playthrough that how I am able to maximize both my renegade and paragon points. Now I put my first 3 points on intimidate, because this will give me access to new dialogue options. And I want the new dialogue options because that will allow me to access information that I would not have otherwise. So intimidate is basically the renegade version dialogue, special dialogue. So if you pick charm and then use the charm dialogue option, you most likely will gain paragon points from using that option. But with the intimidate, when you intimidate people, you will get renegade points. So that about that. So that's about that. So whenever I have a chance to put a point in intimidate, I will do that. Also, I will be putting at least 1 point in soldier whenever I can. So I received the 3 health per sec regeneration, and then I will be rushing heavy armor, so I can equip heavy armor. And then I'll go after fitness and immunity. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna check my key points. Yeah, they are all good. So let's talk to Navigator Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Let's ask about the Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was long ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
I'll look into it. I'm not gonna ask about the stealth systems.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
But it is recommended to investigate, because investigating will give you codex entries, and codex entries reward you with experience.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge.
So I'm gonna talk to these two now.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Relax.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
It's just another mission.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
There's no rush.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
So let's ask about Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
That's dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers.
Only 20?
The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send
More like
another agent
100.
to take him down. That's
Well,
Spectre
depends on the
justice.
Spectre.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
There are no human Spectres?
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Those are bad memories.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Well, I don't need to know anything about Eden Prime.
Goodbye, Commander.
So I received 2 Paragon points, but it's only 2. Nothing really major. I could have gained Renegade points, but 2 points is nothing.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first.
Here's Nihilus.
Give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I wouldn't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
Ready
I
for
think
what?
it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert
No
pick
shit.
of Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed
Of course,
some kind
need
of
to know.
beacon during
Need to
an
know
excavation.
rules everywhere.
It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why did we tell the Council?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
You support this, Captain?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Let's ask about the Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
So basically all technology that we have in this game today is because of the Protheans, and Protheans is a prehistoric race that somehow disappeared before humans and Turians and other species were evolved. So basically imagine if dinosaurs built cars and computers and robots, and then they just died out, and once human evolved intelligent enough, we would find those cars, those old cars and all those those old computers, and we would learn to use them. So that's basically what the Protheans are. They're like the galaxy's dinosaurs, except they were a bit more intelligent than dinosaurs, but you know what I mean. So let's ask about the beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Let's ask about Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are leaving, what was it, 2148 year, and they are filming this with a potato. Seriously, my phone can record better footage than that. Kind of funny.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
So looks like peaceful.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
So looks like the peaceful farming world of Eden Prime is not really peaceful at all.
Gauging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Smug bastard.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
He can count on us.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Alright,
We
finally
are approaching drop point 2.
we can actually do something here. Alright.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Alright, so Kedalenko, let's put your points. So 1 point in decryption, 1 point in barrier. Nice. I'm gonna leave Jenkins alone for now.
This place got hit hard, Commander.
Alright.
Everywhere.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags.
Hopefully the firing sounds ain't too loud. Weapon upgrades. Recoil dampener. That's okay. Armor plating. Always good to have some upgrades. And this is hardcore difficulty, so enemies... Well, enemies will not be exactly hard.
What happened here?
In this game, the enemies in higher difficulties, they have more abilities. Like abilities like immunity and such, and they always have also have more HP and deal more damage, but that's really about it. That's all there is to it. So the AI is not any more sophisticated than it already is, so it's not really that hard, or shouldn't be. It's noticeable how much HP they have compared to earlier difficulties. We gain a level. I don't know if the difficulty actually affects the amount experience you get.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We can't help him now. Oh well. This dialogue choice affects gives me Paragon points. This gives me Renegade points, but I'm not that heartless. Yeah, let's just...
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, even though wanna go the Renegade route, I still wanna respond on the dialogue choices the manner I would do in real life if I was Commander Shepard. So yeah, I'm gonna put points in combat armor and I'm gonna put 1 point in soldier. Also, Kaidan is gonna get 1 point in decryption and 1 point in first aid. Nice. And let's keep going. We lost Jenkins, but too bad. That's why I didn't level him up, because he will die. Scripted death, nothing we can't really do about it. Boom. As you can see, the reticle grows every time you shoot in succession, so your accuracy actually suffers, so that's why it's important you shoot as you burst fire. High caliber barrel. Rate of fire, 10% more damage. I'm gonna give the high caliber barrel to Kedalenko. In Mass Effect 1, the weapons actually don't have clips. They overheat. As you can see, there's the in the down left corner where my health bar is, and there's this liter meter that goes up whenever I shoot, and that's the overheating. So when that bar reaches maximum, my weapon will overheat and I cannot shoot for a little while. I have to wait for the weapon to cool down. Alright, there's medical kit, so I'm gonna take that. And let's move on. Boom, boom. What the hell are those? Alright, let's kill some robots. Looks like Geth troopers in hardcore difficulty have that Geth shield ability.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
We're on a mission.
I need a status report, now.
Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Fighting these things?
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Stay here.
Lieutenant Alenko and I will take care of this.
Let me come with you, sir. The Geth slaughtered my unit. Give me a chance to get even.
She knows the area, Commander, and we could use the extra firepower.
Fine, come with us.
Just don't forget who's in charge.
Understood, Commander. You give the orders and I'll follow them.
Let's ask about the Geth.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Oh great. Renegade AI robots. Let's ask about the attack.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
And the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen Nihilus?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Do you know anything about the beacon?
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Alright, let's go.
Move out.
We received a new assault rifle and some renegade points. Oh yeah, this assault rifle is actually way better than what I currently have. So now we received Ashley Williams in our party, so let's give her some points. I wanna rush the heavy armor for her as well, and I'm also gonna go try to maximize the soldier training, so she will have combat health regeneration. As you can see, my characters don't regenerate their HP without either an armor upgrade or talents. Do I have any armor upgrades? No. Alright, so now we're done. Let's move on. Try to find the researchers and the dig site. And hopefully find the beacon. Boom boom. He didn't die, unfortunately.
I've lost shields!
As you can see, this game is quite outdated. Well, not for me, but for some of the younger viewers, this game looks quite old. But it's still very good, in my opinion.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Any survivors?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright, we gain a level as well, so let's put a point in combat armor. And let's put points in assault training. Assault training will give us increased weapon damage.
Change of plans, Shepard.
Oh, right, I might as well give points for you. You're gonna take electronics overload. You're gonna take combat armor and soldier as well.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
So overload is an ability that will destroy enemy shields whenever used. You have a Banshee. Banshee does better damage, so I'm gonna equip it. I was quite lucky to get a Banshee level 4 this early. So that was kinda cool. Did I get any upgrades? Yes, I did. So basic rounds. So these rounds will do increased damage to shields, but less damage to enemies without shields. I'm gonna give the basic rounds to Ashley, and I'm gonna give the chemical rounds to Caden. Alright. Poison is useful because poison will prevent enemies from regenerating their HP. There are some enemies who regen their HP quite fast, so you wanna make sure they are poisoned so they cannot regenerate. And using toxic ammo is gonna poison them.
Oh god, they're still alive.
So now we are...
What did the Geth do to them?
So those are husks. And husks are quite annoying. When they don't shoot you, but they run towards you like zombies. And they will do an AoE electric attack, which will deal a shit ton of damage if you allow it to explode. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna knock these husks down, because when they are down they cannot use their electric attack, and looks like I actually took some damage there, so I'm gonna heal us with Medicel. There we go. Also new weapons, Avenger shotgun. Okay. Let's check out these sniper rifles. Those weapons can be either sold or you can convert into Omnichel, and you can use Omnichel to override locked doors instead of hacking them. But I'm gonna hack them. Oh. Wait. Had be nice. Succeeded with the override.
Thank the Maker.
And looks like we found some survivors.
Close the door before they come back.
You're safe.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Let's ask about the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Nihilus.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed
Who knows?
evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
He had it coming.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, the only reason I punched that guy was to gain 9 renegade points. No other reason really there. So let's move on. So there's Nihilus.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Boom. What the?
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
It's bigger than the tower down there. Well, not maybe bigger, but there it went. So let's move on. We'll figure out what that ship was. There's some Geth. I'm gonna shoot that barrel there to kill the Geth instantly. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, come on. There's some husks running towards us. Oh shit, I took the hit. I'm gonna use a grenade to knock that down. Screw you. Boom. He's dead. That went well. Well, this is just hardcore difficulty, and like I said, the difficulty is not really difficult. The only thing is that the enemies just have more HP, so it takes longer time to kill them, and that's about
Everybody
it.
stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It's safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Let's ask about the attack.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
What's going on?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Smuggling's a crime.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
So, there's this grayed out option. That's the charm dialogue. And since I don't have any charm points put into charm, I cannot select this dialogue. But I do have intimidation points, so I can intimidate this guy. So let's intimidate him. You're holding out on me.
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
No, wait, I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. You might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Is he worth dying for?
Would you rather be a snitch or a corpse?
Powell. His name's Powell.
No honor among thieves.
That's all I know, really. So let's try to keep things friendly from here on in, okay?
I have to go.
Good luck.
Alright, so I received some items, a pistol and an upgrade. And I'm gonna give that upgrade. Combat sensor to Caden Alenko, and I'm gonna give the high caliber barrel to wait. Accuracy. Yeah, Stinger is... Oh, I do have to... Alright, so now Kaiden has a better pistol. And because I have the electronic skill, I can hack this. Hack this little locker there, and we received armor. A duelist armor. Is it better than Caden's armor? No, it isn't. So we're gonna leave that. We're gonna sell it. Sell all that extra stuff.
Commander.
Looks like there's Nihilus' corpse, but I'm gonna go over here first because there's a hidden upgrade box. Hammerhead rounds. What does they do? Weapon force. Well, weapon force is not really good on an assault rifle. Weapon force is good on a shotgun or a sniper.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What weapon force does, it will knock down enemies if you hit them with your weapon or with your bullets. There's a chance that the enemy will be knocked down. So you need to be more careful.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
The other one?
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down.
And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Then what?
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
The Geth didn't find you?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Like a break for you.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Let's ask about this ship.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
So, I can ask about the smuggling operation, the smuggling ring. This dialogue choice would not be available to you if you didn't intimidate or charm Cole. So let's ask about the smuggling ring.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Smuggle any weapons?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Hand them over.
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
You're lying.
Too many people died here for you to start jerking me around.
Okay, alright. There was something else. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Alright, so we received grenade upgrade, so let's upgrade our grenades. Let's charge in. Boom, boom, boom. And the companion AI in this game is pretty dumb. So don't go expecting your companions to do any damage here. Do any damage during combat. You're pretty much doing all the work. Just gonna run over here. Get a level. Charge. Gonna kill that destroyer before he gets to us. Thankfully Kaidan knocked him down. Kaidan is an adept, so he has psychic abilities. Boom. A couple of more enemies left. I'm gonna throw a grenade. Nice. Double kill. Boom. That was easy. Let's put 1 point in intimidate. I actually got an extra point from somewhere. Oh yeah, you probably get an extra intimidate or charm point when you received renegade and paragon points, so that's helpful. I also need two more points to combat armor to unlock heavy armor. But now I have access to adrenaline burst. But unfortunately, yeah, I might actually equip you to my quick bar. I'm gonna quick save. So basically what adrenaline burst does, it will reset your active cooldowns. So if I use overkill, shield boost, and then use adrenaline burst, it will reset the cooldown on both shield boost and overkill.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
So,
demolition charges. The Geth must
what overkill does,
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
overkill will give me maximum weapon stability, which means I receive no recoil when I'm firing, and it will also give me maximum accuracy, which means my reticle will not expand when I fire. So that's great. I'm gonna disarm the bombs. I'm gonna use an overkill here. Boom. There it ended. And shield boost obviously will restore your shields, but I only have one bar of shields, so they are not really that strong either way. I'm gonna use adrenaline burst and use overkill again to take care of these enemies. Nice. Caden is dead, unfortunately, but doesn't really matter. I cannot resurrect him yet. I will have to wait till I get out of combat for him to resurrect. The last bomb, and the colony is saved. Alright, Caden is up. I'm gonna use Medicel to heal him. Light armor and a shotgun. Ooh. Let's shoot these guys. Use overkill. Not gonna let that guy explode. Gonna kill him. Want to stay away from the husks. One more enemy left. Boom. Let's loot the place. There's a heavy armor, can't yet use it, unfortunately. Basic rounds, rank 2. More shield bypass. I'm gonna give it to Ashley. Gonna decrypt this locker. Nice. Ooh, I received a heat sink. That's actually pretty good, but right now I don't have a weapon that really benefits from the heat sink. Heat sink gives your weapon more resistant to overheating, so you can fire longer. And heat sinks are good on shotguns and snipers. Basically weapons that deal a lot of damage and overheat quickly. I received anti-personnel rounds and armor-piercing rounds, so anti-personnel rounds deal 20% extra damage to organics. So that's very useful. Organics are humans, Turians and other organic beings like that. And synthetic enemies are Geth and robots basically. So yeah, there's a crate over here. Stimulant back, some armor upgrades. Cooldown reduction. Hardening. Hardening will give you resistance to biotic and tech attacks, such as overload. And cooldown reduction is cooldown reduction, obviously. I'm gonna give the cooldown reduction to Cade and Alenko. Alright, so let's get out of here.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Oh shit. Shepard to the rescue.
Shepard!
No, don't touch him. It's too dangerous.
And the beacon is destroyed. That sucks. And Shepard is out cold.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
Nice rack.
The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Okay.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave.
What the fuck?
How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Don't blame yourself.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
Thanks. Not a local hospital. But I'm gonna be big thanks.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. but I detected some unusual brain activity, abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement, signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm pissed off about the Geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Good.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You wanted to talk?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
To hell with the Council.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Hates humans?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever.
Captain Anderson is quite open-minded for a military guy.
I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy.
And I'm speaking on experience.
Of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Not if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We expose him.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
So Saren is working with the enemy, but nobody knows that he's working with the enemy. So our next objective is to prove to the Council that Saren is actually behind the Geth attacks. So right now, this is actually a good spot to save the game and continue next time. So see ya then.